There was a chick at Walgreens, which my husband's gonna be like, why are you talking about her? Because he was teasing me about it. But like, I didn't know what I was doing, and I had to take a box to Walgreens. This is just like about guest service. So I had to take this box to Walgreens. I'm walking in with my kids, looking like I don't know where I'm going, because I don't. I'm trying to read the signs, like, where do I drop off this box, or FedEx at Walgreens, because it feels weird. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to go to the wrong spot and look like a dum-dum. So I'm walking in with this box, and this girl's just like looking at me and like looking around and seeing like, what do I need? And she just had a smile on her face, and she was just so stinging sweet. It made me feel bad about myself. I'm not that nice, and I probably should be. But like, she made me want to level up in my guest serviceness, because she was just like so immediately nice. Like in 2 seconds, she was just like, I don't know what it even was. She was pretty and nice and like just so smiley. And I was like, hey, she's like, oh, do you have a box for FedEx? I was like, yeah. I was like, I didn't know where I was going. And she's like, that's okay. And just like, like one of the voices that I wish I had, but I talk like a man. And she was like, oh, and all like, hee, ha, hoo. Like she just jumped out of the sun or something. I don't know. It was just really good guest service. So good job, Walgreens, for having a good lady at the counter. She looked super young too. It was like the kind of joy and happiness you have when you're so young, but like not a lot of bad stuff has happened yet. So like you don't have that darkness about you and the like cloud of terribleness, you know? Like it seemed like she was that kind of happy. Like she was just actually a happy person, instead of like me where I gotta put my Menard's face on and like pretend like nothing's wrong with my life, when sometimes I get there about to cry. I'm like, okay, let's get on my acting face and be happy. Like she just actually seemed like she was legit still actually happy with her life. Just spit everywhere. Oh, thanks Walgreens girl for giving me, you know, like inspiration to level up my guest serviceness. So I will be thinking of you. And thank you for being actually nice when I didn't know what I was doing and made it nice and easy. So anyways, if more people could be like that in guest service, that would be great. We would probably have a lot less Karens if everyone was as nice as that chick. And I do try, but then sometimes I feel bad, like if I'm super like too nice at work and I'm just like always happy and bubbly and like, hey lead, then I feel like a hypocrite, because like I'm not always that happy at home, you know, like I am a human and sometimes I'm angry and annoyed of crumbs. And so like I'm not perfect, you know, I can yell or like be annoyed or just be grumpy and stuff like that. So I feel bad like always being super happy at work. So I'm sorry, family, like I'm not trying to do that. It's just I can't be always like perfectly happy all the time, or else, you know, that's when people implode. It's like if they have to try to be like perfect all day long and never get a break to just be like, you know what, I'm mad. I'm mad that those crumbs are in between my toes right now. And I have a thing with crumbs. And so anyone that knows me, if like they come over, I'm vacuuming, because like I don't want to be embarrassed that someone's like walking through my house and they feel a crumb, and I'll just be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But like we have 3 kids and, you know, we have to eat. So it just happens that crumbs annoy me. We have hard floors, which I love, but like you can see the crumbs. Like I can see crumbs, you know, so it's like I need a vacuum again. Like I already vacuumed today. But anyways, yeah, that's